Hello everyone, this is the program Winner's Circle. We're out at Santa Rosa Park, this time for race day number 7. It's Emancipation Day at the races, presented by Pets Haven. Races contested on Friday, August 1st, 2025. It is a 7-race card. The main track is sloppy. We're off the turf for races 4 and 6. Race 7, the Midsummer Classic, presented by Pets Haven, will remain on the turf. I'm John Rupert here to bring you all the action. We start off with race number 1. 3-year-old and over native bred maidens traveling a distance of 1,200 meters. Here are the starters: Supernova, Destiny, Nuclear War, and on the outside, the hot favorite is Valiente. Let's go for the call, race number 1.
And there they go. And the Destiny was slowest to leave the starting gate. It's Nuclear War who had the early lead. But there goes the first-time starter, Supernova. And Supernova is going to assume the lead, and that's the one who has the lead. Racing in second spot is Valiente in the green cap. Nuclear War is backing off of that hot pace. He's just 2 from the front. And the trailer is the first-time starter, Destiny. As they raced up towards the 800-meter pole, and on the outside now, the favorite Valiente is just the leader by a neck. Supernova tracks him in second spot, as Nuclear War is just 2.5 lengths from the front. He races in third spot. Destiny continues to observe from the tail of the field as they just went past the 600-meter pole. And Valiente lets out a notch now. Valiente leads by 2 lengths. In second spot is Supernova. He's under a drive by Kelawan. Then Nuclear War is going into the 3-part and coming with his challenge. Destiny is the trailer at the top of the stretch. Valiente being shaken up. Some left-handed encouragement by Jadu now, as Valiente is pulling away from this field. Supernova is staying on for second. Nuclear War is also battling for the minors. Destiny is beaten inside the final 200 meters, and Valiente is clear. A maiden no longer, and Valiente and the veteran Ricky Jadu smokes them in the opener. 7.5 in the end. Nuclear War got up for second. Supernova was third. Destiny finished fourth.
Well, an expected performance here by Valiente as he drew away in the home stretch, and there was no catching him in the end. Just won over 10 lengths at the finish as Ricky Jadu is back in the winner's enclosure. Nuclear War was up for second, Supernova was third, and Destiny finished in fourth. The time was 1:15.04. Here comes Valiente as he breaks his maiden here in start number 9. This 3-year-old bay colt by St. Vigor out of Just Cruising by Gold Market, owned by the estate of Dr. Altman Raghubar Singh, trained by the birthday boy, winning trainer Michael Lutchman, and again the winning jockey is Ricky Jadu. The winning groom is Harry Lal Hari. Valiente was bred by the Puntip Stud Farm Limited at the Puntip Stud Farm in Santa Cruz. Well, after the event, the general manager at Pets Haven, Miss Serafina Britton, presented the first race trophy to the winning connections of Valiente. Trainer Mike Lutchman, jockey Ricky Jadu, all connected with Valiente, breaks his maiden in race 1. On we go to race number 2, 1350 meters, main track sloppy, horses rated 60 to 45. Here are the starters: Mia's Cat, Princess Royal, and on the outside, Uncle Raj. A field of 3. Let's go for the call, race number 2.
Ready, and there they go. And the starter caught them well. And to the early lead, it's Princess Royal who pokes her nose in front, and she goes out there a little bit easy as Mia's Cat is now tugging her way now to take over the initiative. So it's Mia's Cat with the lead. Princess Royal racing in second spot, and then in the lime green, Uncle Raj, racing in new colors this afternoon, is right there. Just 3 of them with 1,000 meters to the money. And Mia's Cat has taken a lead here by just about 2 lengths. In second spot races Princess Royal, and Uncle Raj is right there in third as they head towards the 800-meter pole. And Mia's Cat continues on her way. She's at even money and leads the way as Uncle Raj goes in pursuit in second spot. Uncle Raj is trading at 2-1, and under a drive now in third spot is the 4-5 favorite, that's Princess Royal. They come out from the far turn. Mia's Cat still on a nice lead here. Joshua has her in hand, and she continues to lead the way. Uncle Raj is being offered up here now in second spot as some stick action here from Tristan Phillips. Then comes Princess Royal, who is fading in third at the top of the stretch. Mia's Cat with an all-out drive, still the leader. Uncle Raj is being asked for his effort now to take closer order. The whip is out again on Uncle Raj. Princess Royal looks beaten inside the final 200 meters, and flashing her tail is Mia's Cat, the best turned out award. Joshua calls for the stick, but it's not needed. Mia's Cat strong at the end, and she wins by about 4.5. Uncle Raj a decent second, and Princess Royal finished third.
Well, the USA shipper Mia's Cat held on to that speed that she possesses and in the end went on to score unchallenged. Mia's Cat, your victor in race number 2. Uncle Rog was up for second and Princess Royal checked in third. The time was 1:24.94 and here comes Mia's Cat as she returns back to the winner's enclosure. She's a 6-year-old bay mare by Palace Malice out of Eliza's Cat by Malibu Moon. Mia's Cat is owned by Totally Horses Racing Stables, trained by Jonathan Lyder. And nice to see Joshua Stephen back in the winner's enclosure. The winning groom is Chris Poon. Mia's Cat was bred in Kentucky by the Bridlewood Farm. Well, after the event, the daughter of the director of Pets Haven, Mrs. Jamisa Mason Alain, presented the second race trophy to the winning connections of Mia's Cat, as we see Alan Cabral and the president of the Antigua Turf Club, Hanson Richards, and Mr. Derek DeCarries also in the presentation party. Congratulations to all connected with the second race winner, Mia's Cat. We move on now to race number 3, 1350 meters. We're still on the main track. It's sloppy for horses rated 30-0. Here are the starters: Capital T, Mona Lisa, Uncle Ben, and on the outside, Pure Strike. Let's go for the call. Race number 3.
Ready, and there they go in the third race today. And slowest to leave the starting gate was Capital T. Mona Lisa won the start, and the favorite goes out for the lead. Uncle Ben is being hustled up there for that second spot. Then comes Pure Strike in third, and the trailer is Capital T. They just went by the 1100 meter pole and Mona Lisa is the leader, tracked in second spot now by Uncle Ben, and these two have put 6 lengths clear. Pure Strike is moving into that third spot, but shading Pure Strike on the inside is Capital T. They head towards the 800 meter pole and Mona Lisa is still the leader. The lead is just a half a length now as Uncle Ben being nursed on in second spot. Back in third spot, races Capital T and Pure Strike is the trailer. They go towards the far turn as they come out from the far turn there with under 600 meters to go. And the favorite Mona Lisa is still the leader. Uncle Ben is being pressed now for his effort in second spot. Then comes Capital T in third. Pure Strike continues to trail. 400 meters to the money. And Mona Lisa, she's going easy out there with the champion jockey on board as they turn for home. It's Mona Lisa in front. Uncle Ben is being detached from that second spot and is starting to tread water as Capital T moves into third. Running on in fourth spot is Pure Strike, but inside the final 200 meters, and Mona Lisa will not disappoint today. The favorite, well back this afternoon, is going to get home and smoke 'em. Mona Lisa, 12.5 in the end. Capital T, an energetic second. Uncle Ben was third. Pure Strike was fourth.
Well, the favorites continue to dominate here on the Emancipation Day race card. This time, Mona Lisa was heavily backed this afternoon, and champion jockey Dylan Kellerwan made no mistakes as she cantered home unchallenged for the victory. Capital T ran a blinder to finish in second. Uncle Ben was third. Pure Strike finished in fourth. The time of the event was 1:26.19, and here comes Mona Lisa back to the winner's enclosure as she's scoring for the 5th time in her career. This 6-year-old dark bay mare by Da Vinci out of Glorious Moment by Minister. Mona Lisa is owned by Patrick Boyce, trained by Richard Frederick, and champion jockey Dylan Kellerwan gets his name on the scorecard. The winning groom is Terence Agnew. Mona Lisa was bred by Douglas Bennett, Robert Bernard, and Rowden Cantor Prasad at the Paradise Farms Carapo Arima. Well, after the event, the editorial manager at Pets Haven, Mr. Jahim Mohabir, presented the third race winning trophy to Mr. Ian Boyce. He is the brother of the owner, Patrick Boyce, owner of Mona Lisa, winner of the third race. Well, Winner's Circle will take a short break. When we come back,
Arima Race Club invites all racing fans to set up their MBET account today. Simply observe the following steps. Go to the Arima Race Club website at arimaraceclub.com. Click on MBET Sign Up. Complete the application form and submit. For further information or
call 771-5900.
With your MBET account, you can bet from the palm of your hand while liming or from the comfort and security of your home.
of August 2025, a holiday Friday. We're up to race number 4. This race has been taken off the turf. It will now be run at 1350 meters on the main track. The main track is sloppy for horses rated 35-0. Decent field. Here's the field. Number 1, Sydney. 2, Unbelievable. 3 is Ukraine, 4 Empress Hassan, 5 Red Alert, 6 Crystal Alert, 7 Twitter King, and on the outside number 8 is Bold and Brave. Let's go for the call, race number 4.
Ready, and there they go in the 4th race today. Unbelievable, was just a shade slow coming out of the starting gate. Red Alert with that early speed has won the start and goes looking for that lead as Crystal Alert racing in second spot right there on the far side. After Crystal Alert comes the yellow cap of the favorite Sydney, who is a clear third. Empress Hassan is next. After Empress Hassan comes Ukraine along the inside, then Bold and Brave on the far side. Then a gap of about 5 lengths back to the trailer. That is unbelievable. They go towards the far turn there, and it's Red Alert with the lead. Sydney is tracking in second spot. Then comes Crystal Alert in third. Ukraine is moving up nicely on the inside, racing in fourth spot. Bold and Brave races 5. Then Empress Hassan is next. The trailer continues to be unbelievable. As they go towards the far turn, Twitter King has refused on the starter's orders there. Twitter King refused. Details to come. 400 meters to the money now, and Sydney has gotten away from this field. Sydney leads by 4 lengths. Ukraine in second spot now in the hunt. Then comes Red Alert, who is in third, making some headway at the back of the pack. I can see Crystal Alert and Bold and Brave, and then Empress Hassan, unbelievable, has a mountain to climb inside the final 200 meters, and Sydney is accelerating her stance here. Sydney pulling clear. Ukraine is going to run into second. Then comes Red Alert and Bold and Brave. Sydney tears away. She won by 9 in the end. Ukraine was second. Red Alert third. Bold and Brave got up for that fourth spot. Empress Hassan completes the high 5.
Well, another dazzling performance here by the youngster 3-year-old Sydney, and champion jockey Dylan Kellerwan goes back-to-back on the program as Sydney goes back-to-back here at Santa Rosa as she won in hand unchallenged in the end. Ukraine rallied on well for second. Red Alert was third. Bold and Brave was fourth. And Empress Hassan completed your high 5. The time was 1:23.31. Here's one to note. Number 7, Twitter King refused on the starter's orders, and there were no refunds on number 7. Twitter King refused to come out of the starting gate. But here comes Sydney back to the winner's enclosure. She's a 3-year-old bay filly by Juve out of Blind Date by Gold Market. Sydney is owned by Turbo and Jack Deo, trained by John O'Brien, and again champion jockey Dylan Kellerwan with his second winner on the program. The winning groom is Kurt Sukram. Sydney was bred by Neil Puntip, Jerry Harding, and John O'Brien at the Puntip Stud Farm in Santa Cruz. Well, after the event, General Manager at Pets Haven, Mrs. Serafina Britton, returned to the winner's enclosure to present the 4th race trophy to the winning connections of Sydney, representing the owner. I can see Dexter Rackbeer and Janelle Gillian from the Puntip Stud Farm Limited receiving the 4th race trophy on behalf of the owner, Turbo and Jack Dale, owner of 4 Bourbon Blitz, Schwarzenegger, Have a Great Day, that's the favorite, Prince Connor, and on the outside, Creme de la Creme. Let's go for the call, race number 5.
Ready, and there they go in the 5th race today. Bourbon Blitz just missed the start. Creme de la Creme with the early speed, and that goes out for the lead. And Have a Great Day had to take up there sharply. Racing in second spot, Bourbon Blitz is third. Then Schwarzenegger in the yellow cap, and Prince Connor is right there with 5 of them as they move past the 11 and head towards the 1,000 meter pole. And Have a Great Day, just the leader on the inside. Shading on the outside, stablemate is Creme de la Creme, and these two are disputing the lead. Racing in third spot is Prince Connor, orange cap, far side. Bourbon Blitz is next, and then comes Schwarzenegger tailing the field. As they go towards the far turn, it's Have a Great Day, continuing on that lead, just a half a length in front of Creme de la Creme. Prince Connor goes in the hunt in that third spot. Bourbon Blitz is starting to get detached now. He races in fourth spot, and Schwarzenegger is the trailer. They come out from the far turn, and Have a Great Day continues to lead. Creme de la Creme in second. Under the pump in third now is Prince Connor. Bourbon Blitz is going about 5 wide with his challenge. Then Schwarzenegger at the top of the stretch. Kellerwan standing tall on Have a Great Day. And the favorite is still the leader. Drawn widest of all now. Here comes Bourbon Blitz with his challenge. Then Creme de la Creme. Prince Connor is staying on. And then Schwarzenegger inside the final 200 meters. And Have a Great Day is accelerating into the home stretch. Bourbon Blitz will get second prize money. Have a Great Day wins again. Bourbon Blitz was second, Creme de la Creme third, Prince Connor fourth.
Well, a decisive performance here by Have a Great Day as the son of headline news came back to winning ways after his defeat last time out, giving champion jockey Dylan Kellerwan the natural hat-trick. Bourbon Blitz was up for second, Creme de la Creme finished third, giving John O'Brien first, second and third, and Prince Connor finished in fourth. The time of the event was 1:23.82, and here comes Have a Great Day back to the winner's enclosure. He's a 3-year-old Dark Bay Colt by headline news out of Perfect Day by Distorted. Have a Great Day is owned by R&N Stables, trained by John O'Brien, who gets back-to-back winners on the program, and the winning jockey, the champion jockey Dylan Kellerwan, goes 3 in a row. The winning groom, Richard William John, Have a Great Day, was bred by the Puntip Stud Farm Limited at the Puntip Stud Farm in Santa Cruz. Well, after the event, we welcome back to the winner's enclosure Mrs. Jamacia Mason Allen, who is the daughter of the director at Pets Haven, presenting the 5th race trophy to the winning connections of Have a Great Day, the winner of the 5th race. Congratulations to all as Have a Great Day scores for the second time in just 3 starts. We move on now to race number 6, the penultimate race on the program. This race has been taken off the turf. It will be run at 1750 meters on the main track, and the main track remains sloppy. Here are the starters for this modified benchmark handicap for horses rated 70 and over. Crown Prince, Arsalan, Striking Chrome, Sneaky Cheeky, and on the outside, the big hot favorite, Hello World. Let's go for the call, race number 6.
Ready, and there they go in the 6th race today. Crown Prince will go out for that early lead, and Sneaky Cheeky is right there in 2nd spot. Then comes Arsalan racing in 3rd. Striking Chrome is next in the orange cap, and the favorite, Hello World, tracking nicely there at the back of the pack. So as they move around that first corner there, and they have just about 1,400 meters to travel here in this modified benchmark handicap involving horses rated 70 and over in this penultimate race. And the Stewards Cup winner Sneaky Cheeky goes out for the lead now as Crown Prince is back in 2nd. Arsalan is racing in 3rd, then comes Striking Chrome in 4th, and the favorite Hello World will observe from the rear. So they race past the 1,100 meter pole, and it's Sneaky Cheeky continuing on the lead. Crown Prince continues his trek in 2nd spot. Arsalan is taken close order in 3rd. Then comes Hello World, the favorite moving up nicely for Kellerwan, is on the inside and just 2.5 from the front. Striking Chrome is back in the cellar position. As they go towards the far turn, and the Sneaky Cheeky is now being confronted by Hello World. And here comes Hello World as he takes over the lead. He gets that inside running now, and he goes on with it. Sneaky Cheeky is back in 2nd. Let's see if she will respond to his challenge. Crown Prince is a clear 3rd. Then comes Arsalan in 4th. Striking Chrome continues to tail off at the back of the pack. They come out from the far turn. Hello World is still the leader. Sneaky Cheeky is just about a half a length from his flank. 400 meters to the money. Crown Prince, the whip is out on Crown Prince. And then Arsalan and Striking Chrome into the home stretch they come. And Hello World is being called with a stick. And Kellerwan is responding here on Hello World now. Hello World is pulling away. Sneaky Cheeky had no answer in 2nd. Crown Prince is staying on for the minors. But inside the final 200 meters, what an unstoppable force. A dazzling display. Hello World, look at him, cantering home again. 6 in the end to win it. Sneaky Cheeky was 2nd, Crown Prince was 3rd, and Arsalan finished 4th.
Well, he could only be described as a tour de force. That's Hello World, fresh off of his Tanglewood Stakes victory back in March at the Garrison in Barbados. And Hello World came here again, scoring unchallenged, and he wins his 10th consecutive race on the trot. Dylan Kellerwan gets a 4-timer, and John O'Brien gets the natural hat-trick. Hello World undoubtedly the best in this event. Sneaky Cheeky was up for 2nd, Crown Prince was 3rd, and Arsalan checked in 4th. The time of race number 6 for the 1750 off the turf on the main track, which was sloppy, was 1:51.56. And here comes that true champion Hello World back to the winner's enclosure. He's a 5-year-old Dark Bay horse by 10 Maropa out of Grand Riviere by a great team. Hello World is owned by the Puntip Stud Farm Limited, trained by John O'Brien, the winning jockey, the champion jockey, Dylan Kellerwan. The winning groom is Eddie Mahabir. Hello World was bred by the owner, the Puntip Stud Farm Limited at the Puntip Stud Farm in Santa Cruz. Well, after the event, we welcome back down to the winner's enclosure the editorial manager at Pets Haven, Mr. Jahim Mohabir, as he presented the 6th race winning trophy to the connections of Hello World. I can see there that Dexter Rackbeer, the manager at the Puntip Stud Farm Limited, receiving the trophy on behalf of the company, who are the owners of Hello World, now with 10 consecutive wins on the trot. A dominant performance by this true champion. Well, Winner's Circle will take its final break. When we come back, the big one, the Grade 1 Midsummer Classic presented by Pets Haven. Stay tuned.
Arima Race Club invites all racing fans to set up their MBet account today. Simply observe the following steps. Go to the Arima Race Club website at arimaraceclub.com. Click on MBet Sign Up. Complete the application form and submit. For further information or direction, call the mobile number 796-6286. With your MBet account, you can bet from the palm of your hand while liming, or from the comfort and security of your home. You can bet on both local and foreign racing and view it live on ARC Flow channels 998 and 999, and also on TV6 on race days.
Welcome back to the Winner's Circle. You're viewing highlights of race day number 7, runoff on African Emancipation Day, Friday the 1st of August, 2025 here at Santa Rosa Park. And we're up to our 7th and final race here. It is the Friday feature, the Grade 1 Midsummer Classic presented by Pets Haven. This race will be run over 1,800 meters on the turf. The turf conditions good to soft for the finale. Here are the starters for this year's second leg of the local Jewel Triple Crown, the Midsummer Classic. Number 1 is Showtime, owned by Alan Cabral, trained by Jonathan Lyther, the jockey Joshua Stephen. Number 2, Supreme Leader, owned by Totally Horses Racing Stables, trained by Jonathan Lyther. That rider changed to Ricardo Jadu. Number 3 is Free Pass, owned by Curtis Emmanuel, trained by Glenn Emmanuel. The jockey is Tristan Phillips. 4, the Big Favorite Headliner, owned by Diane Scott, trained by John O'Brien. The jockey Dylan Kellerwan. 5 is the Falcon, owned by Mr. Gap, trained by Jose William Samaru. That rider changed to Jovika Budram Singh. 6 is Soca Ecstasy, owned by Lester Moore, trained by John O'Brien. The jockey is Aaron Daniel from Barbados. And on the outside, number 7, Just Isabella, owned by Lance Warner Jr., trained by Terrence Thomas, apprentice Amir Balrup in the saddle. Let's go for the call of the Pets Haven Grade 1 Midsummer Classic.
All right, we're going without Just Isabella, and there they go in the Pets Haven Midsummer Classic. And we're going without Just Isabella there, and it's Soca Ecstasy for the early lead, but there goes Headliner right up to her throat latch as they move in front of us for the first time. And the favorite Headliner will go out for the early lead, and Soca Ecstasy racing in second. Then comes Showtime, racing in company with Free Pass, and Supreme Leader, the trailer, is the Falcon. As they go around that bottom turn, just about 1,400 meters to travel here in the Midsummer Classic presented by Pets Haven. And Headliner has gone out on his merry way as he opens up by 7 lengths. In second spot races stablemate Soca Ecstasy. In third spot is Showtime. After Showtime comes Free Pass. Supreme Leader is now moving into 3-part now, and he moves into that third spot. The trailer is the Falcon. They race up towards the 1,000 meter pole, and Headliner continues on his march here. He leads by about 8 lengths. Soca Ecstasy in second. Supreme Leader moves into third. Free Pass races in fourth. Then comes Showtime and the Falcon. They're in Indian file as they head towards the far turn. Headliner continues on his trek here. And the lead is some 9 lengths in front. Soca Ecstasy is in second spot. Free Pass is moving into third, shading Supreme Leader on the far side. Then comes Showtime, and the Falcon is the trailer. They come to the top of the stretch, and it's a 1-horse affair right now. It's all Headliner. Let's see who's going to make a run at him. Going extremely wide there is Soca Ecstasy. And then comes on the inside there, I can see Supreme Leader and Showtime inside the final 200 meters, and Headliner is still keeping up that strong gallop. In second spot now is Free Pass, then Soca Ecstasy and Showtime running on, but inside the final it's all Headliner, and is on to the Derby now in September as he goes for the Triple Crown. Headliner wire to wire in the Midsummer Classic. Free Pass was second. Showtime was third. Soca Ecstasy finished fourth. Supreme Leader in the high five.
Well, after some anxious moments at the start there with just Isabella really giving trouble to go into the starting gate, she had to be withdrawn, not under starters orders, and so we were left with 6 horses in the event, and there was no surprise. Headliner, after breaking slowly coming out to the starting gate and veering off, he went on to take up the running just after the finish line and made every pole a winning one. What a performance here by Headliner, and now he goes 6 for 6 and is on course for Triple Crown glory here in our next super race, which is the September 24th Trinidad Derby. Headliner clearing out to win the Midsummer Classic unchallenged. Free Pass was up for second, Showtime was third, Soca Ecstasy was fourth, and Supreme Leader completed your high five. The time for the Midsummer Classic on a good to soft turf course over 1800 meters, 157.80. And here comes Headliner back to the winner's enclosure yet again. 6 for 6, this unbeaten 3-year-old Chestnut Colt by Headline News out of Beast Passion by Precise Sweep. Headliner is owned by Diane Scott, trained by John O'Brien. The winning jockey is Dylan Kellerwan. That's 5 wins in a row for champion jockey Dylan Kellerwan and 4 wins in a row for champion trainer John O'Brien. It has just been a dominant day for the O'Brien and Kellerwan combination. The winning groom is Kelvin Boodoo. Headliner was bred by the owner, Mrs. Diane Scott, at the La Concepcion Stud Farm in Valencia. Well, after the event, the Director of Animal Health and Welfare and advocate for Pet Lifestyle Advisor, Miss Shellon Young, came down to the winner's enclosure to present this big, massive trophy, the Pets Haven Midsummer Classic, to Mrs. Diane Scott, owner of Headliner, winner of the second leg of the local Triple Crown, the Midsummer Classic. Congratulations to all. Well, that wraps it up on our program for Winner's Circle for race day number 7. The next time we get together, it's going to be Independence Day at the races, featuring the Independence Cup on the turf with the defending champion, Hello World. Congratulations goes out to Headliner, owner Diane Scott, trainer